Welcome to Deep Thought. Writing down notes helps your brain. I'm gonna tell you what, because my main thing on this channel is people thinking. I'm gonna tell you what, writing down notes actually helps you. Writing down notes helps you, even if it's like something to remember or maybe an idea. Like I give you an example. I wrote down notes. It was actually to help for a book that I was working on. And incidentally, this was back in 2012. And incidentally, a lot of the stuff I wrote down was stuff that's coming to pass right now. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I went through the notes. I didn't write the book yet, but I might have to change some stuff because stuff is actually happening. And one of the things is, it was because I was thinking. Because remember, when you're thinking, you really actually, not just your conscious mind that you're bringing into it, but your subconscious mind. My subconscious mind was seeing a lot of things, but I was writing it down. It was thinking. When I write down anything, I'm thinking about something. I might just write it down, write some notes, but then I'm looking at it, I'm thinking about it. Any plans that I have, I actually write them down. Anything that I want to do, I write it down. It is helping me to think. See, one of the things that you want to do is think about things. That's why sometimes at the end of these videos, I'll say, think on this. I want you to think about it. Take the notes down. Like I know a gentleman, and he would always write down notes for everything that I was saying to him. It was somebody in a consultation, but now he's doing some big things now. He's doing some big things, because sometimes I'll be talking to him and say, hold up, I'm writing that down. But then I'm looking at what he's doing now. See, it helps you to think because you're doing something conscious right there. You have a thought about something, you're doing something conscious to write it down. It's actually submitting a thought. It's actually not just putting it into your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind. And it's helping you to think more. It's helping you to remember. And indeed, sometimes you might write it down and you might consciously forget about it. Subconsciously, of course, you remember it. But then you look at it again, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, this is something. There's been many a time I will write down something and then I would get confirmation from someplace else, or I would see it someplace else. I was like, oh yeah, I wrote that down. Oh, I got a ton of notes. I have a ton of notes. And indeed, it's helped me even in business. A lot of stuff I talk about on these videos, I've wrote down before. Like I'm known for talking about relationship, man gets woman. But a lot of stuff that I'm talking about now, I've been writing down. I would write it down. I would see something. I would observe something. I would write it down. Then I would be able to think about it more. And see, also, one of the main things in writing it down is you physically doing something, because you telling your subconscious, oh yeah, this is important. I'm writing it down. You're keeping it in. Now, of course, our subconscious keeps everything, that it records every single thing. But you want to bring whatever's in your subconscious to your conscious. So it's helping to connect it. It's helping to really make it say, okay, this is important. Your subconscious is saying, okay, he or she is writing this down. This must be important. That this is something to bring up later on. And that's very important, because you want to actually, plus it's exercising your brain. And plus, if you're writing down something, you're thinking about it right there. You're not just writing it down, you're not copying it. You're thinking about it, because you're thinking about, okay, what to write, what not to write. You have to think about that. Think about if you were in college or school, whatever, and you write down something, the instructor gives you something, you write it down. You telling your brain that's important. It's helping you to think about it, and you automatically going to think about it because you're going to think, okay, why is this important? And then, of course, your subconscious will come up with a reason why it's important. When I was had my medical emergency and I was in a therapy center, one of the things they gave us all was a notebook, and I still use it. I still use it. I have it near me. It's something I'm still using, and I'm looking at it, and it's interesting because in my next episode, I'm going to talk about AI, and I would ask AI questions, and it would come up with the same things that I wrote down before. I was like, oh, okay. And I get more into AI and how to really use it in the next episode. But it's helping me. It's helping me to think. Like even in this therapy center, it kept my mind going. It kept me thinking. I didn't just veg out. That's very important. Indeed, I'll say a content creator, I don't know if she wants her name called, but she says she will write down stuff. She will be writing down the future. But she's writing it down because what's happening is, okay, her brain is consciously seeing that, but then her subconscious is thinking, okay, how can I figure out how to make this happen? I want y'all to think about that. Think about you saying it's important. See, one problem a lot of people have now, they don't write like they used to. People don't take notes like they used to. Even on their phones, they don't type out stuff. Like, I'll use the example again when I was in the therapy center. I wasn't doing videos, but I was doing notes, writing down potential subjects, and also putting them into my phone. I was even writing there. You type in there, but it's the same thing. You're thinking about this. You're always thinking. Indeed, someone has said that about me. They say, Ron, you're always thinking about something. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I'm always thinking, I'm always looking at stuff. Because when you write down something, just the physical act, you can get this in your brain. Indeed, when I was in the therapy center, one of the things that was done was, one of the therapies I had to go through was actually writing. It was that important. It was that important. Indeed, I've had some people say that I've had beautiful writing. People have known I had that stroke. They look at my handwriting and they say, oh, this is very beautiful. Yeah, but it's helping me to think. That's the thing. It helps your brain to develop. It helps your brain to go to another level. And you want to do that. You want to do that. Indeed, even if you're taking notes here or taking notes on other videos or playing it again, whatever, writing it down, boom, it's very powerful indeed. And I'll use that word powerful again this week. One thing, just as an aside, whenever I do any videos a week, all of them are always connected. And then they're always connected to the bigger thing. All right? So anyway, though, writing down notes helps your brain. I want you to always keep that in mind, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. You write this down. Anyway, think on this, and I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Peace and blessings.